What's up, gamers? Time for another round of Octopath Traveler. I don't know who that is, but I had fun with that, so we're gonna keep that in. I'm feeling philosophical. Let's go for Alphyn. Ahoy, traveler! I am the chosen knight. Not bad, eh? I mean, my salutation. Been practicing, you see. Me too, fan. A noble of Riverford, he has always believed himself to be the man whose fate was ordained by the heavens. He once claimed to have seen a vision of the sacred flame and began training as a cleric, and another time resolved to become a scholar after concluding that the noblest of pursuits was that of knowledge.
Knowledge.
After some few days, however, he grew tired of both of those endeavors. My guy. I really like this song, though. Reminds me of a game called Heroes 3. The Rampart theme has a really good similar instrumentation, really similar chill value. A man who spends every waking moment feeling sorry for himself. Dang, it sucks, man. It sucks, bro. I would say same for the sake of comedic effect. However, no, I will not compromise my own value that way. A few days ago, his advances were rebuffed by a tavern maid. Ever since, he has taken to spending hours on his bridge staring into the distance in silence. My man's heartbroken because he didn't get the maid cafe for himself, the cafe girl for himself. How do you like the view? It's all this village has, really. But bruh! Bro, you just like simplified a town and its people to simply a view? My man. It was over a decade ago now. Me and my son quarreled and he left in a huff. Said he wanted to be a knight. Imagine. Of course, I told him what I thought of that. I also told him he was a lily-livered... Holy crap! I also told him he was a lily-livered ass who'd never amount to nothing. Truth be told, I regret that. It was wrong of me. And all I want is for my son to come home again. Oh, I thought you were proud of that for a second. I was like, oh, thank goodness. But the time for that's long gone, and I suppose I have to sleep in the bed of what I've made. The wayward son. A layabout who detests all exertions to the point that he hates having to expend effort to avoid expending effort. Unsurprisingly, he's unemployed. Sir, I know you're going through quite a strenuous emotional journey of your own, and you've been dreadfully wronged by the people of this world. However, I do have quite the story for you. Would you be interested in the story of the Jalapeno? You see, once upon a time... I'm trying to make this a bit, and I just can't. The word Jalapeno, just leave me be. I've got nothing left to live for. But think of the Jalapenos! What's that you say? A golden opportunity of jalapenos? I would hear it. Oh, so this jalapeno vegetable warms the belly and staves off the chill? The people of the frozen north have gone quite mad for it, you say. Can this be true? For if it is now is the time, not the time to be leaping off mountains. You know, Therion did that and he lived once. My luck's changing at last. I shall buy as much jalapeno as my hands can lay upon. My traveling friend, I'm going to bet everything that I have left on this scheme. Thanks, BT. You didn't wait to hear the story. We speak of nothing that happened here. Let's hear a tale of the story of Alphyn. In Saintsbridge, Alphyn used his talents to save the life of a thief named Miguel. But soon after the man could walk again, he kidnapped and wounded an innocent boy, and actually defeated me. He's one of the three bosses that I've lost to? Was Alphyn wrong to believe what he believed? Was Ogun right? Are some lives truly not worth saving? Alphyn looked to the sky. Tell me, what would you have done? But there were no answers to be found, and so with self-doubt festering in his heart, Alphyn arrived in the town of Orwell. I've come all this way, and I feel like I've found more questions than answers. You listening up there? Still no sign from me, huh? I better snap out of it before a wrong step puts me at the bottom of this canyon. Yo. Howdy there. Why so glum? Woe is me. My poor wife and kids are fighting for their lives. Why did this damn plague have to come to our poor village? Haven't we suffered enough? Oh. That satchel of yours. I don't reckon you're an apothecary. Reckon I am. And the plague you speak of is what brought me here. Oh, thank the heavens. For once the gods smile upon us. You show me the patience, I'll do Well, I'll do the best I can. Thank you. Pray, follow me. Beg pardon if I'm just imagining things, friend, but is something the matter? You're looking awful glum yourself. It's nothing. Nothing at all. No, we should hurry. Come on. Yabe. Yabe. Can't let them see me brooding. At any rate, I have a job to do. I know this word. I use this word ironically all the time. Gadzooks. Just look at them all. I'm coming in. Yo. What's up, my guy? Before I begin the treatment, I would know a few things about you. That'll do. Sorry to pry. Now let me see what we can do about your cough. Name's Ogun. I'm a traveling apothecary of sorts. A little bird told me your village was in a rough shape, so here I am. Not one, but two apothecaries came to our humble home. Perhaps the flame shines bright upon us yet. How can we ever repay you? Think nothing of. Forgive me. Thought your hands were steadier than that, old man. We keep meeting, eh? You again. Figured you'd given up and gone home already. But it seems you're made of stronger stuff than that. Damn right I am. Take away my medicine and dogged grit and there'd be nothing left save for a love of a good drink. If you say so. Anyhow, what with all the patients needing tending, it's good to have you around. What say we team up? 2 sets of hands are better than one, eh? Thanks, but no thanks. I always work alone. How did I know you'd say that? As you like, then. I'll do the same. And I dare say I've worked up quite a thirst. Think I'll hit the tavern. See you around, Ogun. Don't. Fellow gave you some medicine just now, yes? Thanks be to the flame, he most certainly did. Let me see it. It'll only take a moment. A flagon of your strongest, my good man. Something's eating away at you, friend. Shucks, is it that obvious? Might as well be written all over your face. It's nothing. Just a lost love. One I'm already in the midst of forgetting. If you're trying to win me over, you're gonna have to try harder than that. And there she goes. Alphyn! My man! Lying isn't your strong suit, is it? No, it's not. It's a good flirt. I like the attempt. I appreciate the attempt of the flirt. That was fun. So I'm not the only one who needed a stiff one. Long day. Heed my words, boy. Tell too many lies, even little white ones. And one day you'll forget what the truth is. Thanks for the diagnosis. I saw the medicine you gave the villagers back there. Sloppier than before. Almost as if your heart wasn't in it. Nothing gets past you, does it? To tell the truth, all this time I've been thinking, what am I really doing this for? And these days, I just don't know. I can't find an answer. Nor I. And I wager I've been searching for a fair bit longer. You don't say. Hey, is it me or are your hands shaking? Yeah. I think you've had one ale too many. We're both exhausted, I'm sure. Get a good night's sleep. Right? There are no answers. Not for me. Alphyn. Hey there. What can I do you for? The fever, it's getting worse by the hour. Ogun was taking care of you, wasn't he? Could he have botched the dose? Perish the thought. Why, so Ogun's 1,000 times the apothecary you'll ever be. Why, you... If you're so God's darn fond of the old grump. Gosh, I can't speak today. I jest, please, sir. I beg your help. Master Ogun's worn too thin to impose. Worn thin? Why, just today he must have dropped his tool some 20 times over. Later he started coughing something terrible and he just wandered away.
Nani?
That doesn't sound right.
Hmm.
Well, with the patients he's been seeing, no wonder he's all tired and all. He also could have caught the plague.
Melissa.
Melissa, please forgive me. Always the same dream. And you're sick at that. Oh, and you're dying sick at that. That was bright red. No rest for the weary. My patients are waiting. Should walk around town and see if anyone else needs my help.
Oh.
Not so fast, old man. You
Kimi.
again? What's this I hear about you dropping your tools and hacking all over your patients? Not one for tact, are you? What's the matter? Got a bad case of the runs?
Yeah.
Even if I did, it'd be none of your concern.
Ma.
Right, whatever. Why don't I just take a quick look? Why don't you just mind your own business? Come on, old man. Believe it or not, I'm worried about you. How touching. Look, I know my body as well as... Yep, no, yeah, this is not working. This is not working at all. Oh, God, I feel awful. Oh, frick. You're gonna get a checkup whether you like it or not. Keep your bloody hands off me. I told you I'm perfectly aware of what's happening to my... So you knew you were about to hawk up all that blood, huh? You're sicker than a dog, and I'd be one sorry apothecary to let you walk away untreated. Now be a good patient, here? Go ahead and treat me then, if you can. You still don't trust me, you son of a... Huh. Hell's incarnation. You're falling apart inside and out. Your forehead's nigh on fire. What in blazes is this horrible purple rash? It's a miracle you're even standing. How could you let yourself get in this state? You don't get it. If you don't treat this, you're going to die. Tell me something I don't know. If you knew, then why? It's none of your concern. Even if I told you, what would you be able to do about it? Nothing. That's what.
Nothing.
Forget about me, Alphyn. For both our sakes. Someone around here must know something about Ogun. Alphyn, I've drawn you a bath. Thanks, that's mighty kind of you. Do let me know if there's anything else I can do. I appreciate it, really, I do. But don't wear yourself out on my account, you hear? It does no one any good to work yourself trying to take care of someone else. Oh, don't worry about me. I can take care of myself, you know? You've got a good heart. Gosh darn it, Vander. Like no one I've ever met. Have you ever thought of becoming an apothecary? It's high time I took on an apprentice. Really? You're asking me? Oh, that would be wonderful. Of course I'd... but what am I saying? I couldn't abandon my priestly duties. I swore an oath, you see, and I'm only joking. You already have your trade, though I'm pleased to know you have a passing interest in mine. That's nice. Hey, Ogun.
Melissa.
Melissa, damn it. How do you know her name? I told the story of how I come to choose my patients, yes? You told me you lost your dear wife. She was murdered in cold blood by a man whose life you saved. Aye, but the story doesn't end there. After that, I set off on a journey. I had no hopes, no aspirations, just wanted to help someone, anyone, in any way I could. Anything to do Melissa proud. But it wasn't to be. One day, in a far-flung village, I found him. The man who murdered my beloved. He had a family of his own. A wife, a boy of some 5 summers. When I saw them together, smiling and laughing, something broke inside of me. And I waited till nightfall, snuck up on the man when he was alone, left him in the same shape that he left my dear Melissa. You can't be. It was a strange feeling. So though saving his life took days, ending it took but an instant. Human life's a fleeting and fragile thing, eh?
それから
I fled from the village as fast and far as I could. From there, I continued my journey as if nothing happened. Funny, isn't it? None of those people know the man who saved their lives stole another. Can't bear to think of the pain and suffering I inflicted on the man's family. So I don't. But every day I ask myself, what right do I have to play God with these blood-stained hands? Time and again I thought of ending my own life, but I'm too much of a coward to do the deed.
それ
How
から
many years has it been now? In my travels, my body has come to be ravaged by every plague and pestilence our realm has known. But never once have I thought of treating myself.
なぜなら
I am a murderer, a sinner,
救うべき
and mine is not a
人間じゃ
life worth saving. Do you see now, Alphyn?
ああ
This is the answer I've found. Feeling a bit tired. Pray leave me to rest for a while. Ain't there nothing in here that'll help at a time like this? What a mess. Been too busy to clean it out all this time. Ogun is determined to die. That's the answers he's come to. After a long and harrowing journey. What right do I think I know better? Besides, what could I do for him anyhow? Barely managed to get by as it is. How do I even go about fixing a busted soul? I'm just one man. One small, insignificant man. Damn it all. A letter? To my dear friend, Alphyn. When you find this letter, no doubt you'll be off in some far-flung village somewhere. I was more than happy to urge you on in your journey, but truth be told, I was just a bit worried about you. Worried that along the way you'd find someone and take all their pain and suffering as your own. You've always had a sensitive streak after all. But should you ever find yourself losing the courage of your convictions, remember what we learned together. Something the matter? Nothing you need to worry yourself about. Alphyn. I've always admired your selflessness. In helping others, you think nothing of yourself. In that sense, you're the best apothecary and the best friend anyone could ask for. You have nothing to worry about, nothing to fear. So go out there, Alf, and do what you feel is right. With your heart at ease and your head held high. Yes. This is far too embarrassing to say in person, so I'll hide this letter underneath all your stuff. That idiot. Just reading that, my face is red as a beet. Thanks. Tomodachi desu. My buddy. Really got myself worked up over nothing, did I? I know what I need to do, and God's be damned if anyone's gonna keep me from doing it. Ain't that right, Zeph? I'll show everyone what I believe in. Including you, wherever you are. And you too, Ogun. Just you wait. Well, you're looking more chipper. Huh? You were moping around like a stick in the mud for a while there. Is that right? I guess we could put that down into the encouragement of an old pal. Old pal? Yeah. Found a letter, tucked away in my satchel. You'd think after all these years you could just say it to my face. Well, it sounds like you got yourself a good friend. You got it right? Would you trust this friend of yours forever? No matter what? Damn right I would. Even if he betrayed you? Yep. Because if he did betray me, it'd be because he didn't have any other choice. Like his little sister begged me to steal a sleep weed with tears in her eyes or something like that. Folk make mistakes sometimes. No point in throwing away a whole friendship over that. You're a bigger man than I gave you credit for. God, I love Alphyn. He's like the moral heart of this story. All right, Hogan. I'm here for one last visit. Got to figure out what's wrong with you. I'm going to slap you in the face if you say otherwise. Sorry, old man. I'm here whether you like it or not. Alphyn, how many times must I say it? Just leave me here and go on your way. Enough. Quit your belly aching and lie down before I have to knock you over. Whoopoo! What in the God's name are you? You're a stinking murderer. A sinner, huh? Great. Like I give a damn. It ain't my job to choose who lives and who dies. I ain't no good. If it's in my power to help a body, I'd be damned if that ain't what I'm gonna do. That's why I became an apothecary. That's what I believe in. There. I should keep you breathing for now. And just what you plan to do next. Ain't it obvious? I'm gonna fix you. And not just your body. All of you. I'm gonna whip up an elixir that'll have you feeling like a new man. Just you wait, Ogun. Fix me. Don't make me laugh. Well, I dashed out of there like a man on a mission. But heck if I ain't the faintest idea of what to do next. I ain't never seen the like of those symptoms. Should you ever find yourself losing the courage of your own convictions, remember what we learned together. Come to think of it. One time when Zeph and I were studying together. Say, Alf, remember when we were small and you got real sick? We feared you were going to die. Slowly but steadily, your body cramped until you couldn't even hold a spoon, and those terrible purple blotches I could barely tell to look at you. I've been trying to replicate the elixir that cured you, but to no avail. That traveler who saved you was really something else. Too bad we weren't of a mind to ask for the recipe back then, huh? Fun times. So much for remembering. Wait a minute. Couldn't hold a spoon. Hasn't Ogun been dropping his tools? And the purple blotches? They're the exact same. No, it couldn't be. It's too much of a coincidence, or is it? If Ogun has the same disease that I had, that means there's a cure. Same cure that saved my life. God, think, Alphyn, think. How did he make the medicine? Bah, who am I kidding? I couldn't even remember my own symptoms until now. Damn it all. It must be in there somewhere. Think. There. That should do it. You're a lucky boy, Alphyn. The disease had all but taken over. You had a day or two at best. That I just happened to come along when I did with this potion in hand. Fate works in mysterious ways. How long did I labor to brew this elixir, from ingredients that I may never see again? To tell the truth, it was meant for another, but that hardly matters now. If it saves your life, it will have more than served its purpose. Sleep tight, son. You'll be feeling better on the morrow. Yo! This is Inception! Let's go! I'm inside the dream! Yo, mister. Traveling apothecary. Or at least I think that's what he said. He goes around the world helping people who are hurt or sick. Like me! Shucks, I hope I can do that someday. Still awake, are we? You weren't jesting when you said you wanted to become an apothecary, are you?
Yes.
Very well. Who am I to refuse such an inquisitive young mind? The elixir was brewed from the feather of an ogre eagle, a fearsome beast whose wings spanned so wide they could block out the sun. They terrorized the skies above the forest of the Rube, not too far from Orwell. A boy like you would be wise not to wander there lest you get snatched up and spirited away above the clouds. Damned if I know how, but I remember now. All I need is the feather of an ogre eagle, and the flame take me if the forest of Ruba ain't just outside this town. You've saved my life again, stranger. Hang in there, Ogun. I'm gonna fix you up good as new. So thou owest this man a debt? Yeah, he's the whole reason I became an apothecary.
Alphyn.
I see. So he's like a master to thee. You have a master too, right? What's he to you? Well, he raised me like a father, and he is the hunter I strive to be. Oh, a role model. Yeah, that's how I think about my master too. I reckon if we both work hard enough together, we can end up even better than our master someday. Better? I had not imagined such a thing even possible. Why not? If you're trying to be as good as someone, you might as well strive to be better. Then you can stand in front of them all proud and tell them, now the student has become the master. And it's all thanks to you. Not bad, right? Indeed. Now speak us wisdom. Let us strive in together. That's the spirit. I like those two a lot. Trail to the forest of Rube. Or Ruba. Let's do it. Oh gosh, what a sound that is. Final boss battle for Alphyn, I guess. Wow, big ass. But you're a big one. And I know what I need. And I ain't be leaving here without it. Wow. That is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I almost don't even want to kill this. It's so beautiful of a griffin. That is crazy. That's practically a griffin. If I don't know what else you could call that. Either way. Only 16. Interesting. Okay. Good. That's better. That was a lot of damage. Woo! 12k. Toxic rainbow. A rainbow-colored toxic cloud fills the air. Okay, so let's do... Wow. Okay, then. That was a fun battle. I think we're a little over-leveled to make it a little bit too easy. Still a fun battle. Sorry, pal. But this pinion of yours is going to save a man's life.
Yes.
Alrighty, Ogun. Like it or not, here I come. I'm back, old man. Can you keep it down? My head is throbbing something terrible. Whoops, sorry about that. Anyway, time to get to work. You really believe you can save me? Ridiculous. How could you ever? A man saved my life years ago. A man not so different from you, come to think of it. Listen here, Ogun. I may call you an old man, but it's too soon for you to go. People are suffering out there, dying. There are plenty of lives you can still save. Maybe you were right. I once met a man who said the kinds of things you say. Huh? He was an apothecary too. In my darkest hour, it was his words that stayed my hand. Despite having no hope, nothing to live for, he convinced me to press on. Who was he? What the heck could he have said to mess like you? Ogun, look at your hand. Just 2, and yet you have the power to save innumerable lives. Live, Ogun. If not for yourself, for those who still need you. All around you, people are suffering, dying. There are plenty of lives you might yet save, if you have it in you to save them. Looks like the Clifflands, or sorry, the Coastlands. Why are you helping me? What's that? When someone's in a bind, you help them out. Simple as that, wouldn't you say? Those were his words to me. This is the damnedest thing, but somehow you remind me of him. Those words. I heard them too when I was just a boy. You what? There's no doubt about it. That's the man who saved my life. But why'd you save me? We ain't got no money, you know? Listen, son, and listen well. I saw someone in a bind and I helped him out. Simple as that. Never seen anyone like him before. His words, the miraculous potions he made. He didn't just save my life. He gave me a whole new sense of purpose. And so I became an apothecary. Fate truly does work in mysterious ways. Tell me more about him, Ogun. I don't even know his name. Graham was his name. Graham Crossford. It was 10 years ago that I met him. He was traveling the realm, as was I. He said he was searching for a remedy for his dear wife, who had been stricken with a deadly malady. His skill at mixing salves and brewing elixirs was like nothing I had ever seen. He traveled from town to town, healing the sick and wounded at every turn, and still managed to fashion the elixir he sought in 2 short years. It was too late. His beloved had already passed on, never to return. He told me the story of a bright young boy to whom he'd eventually gave the medicine. To think that I'd meet that boy in the flesh one day. After he saved my life, he wandered off again to who knows where. Word has it that he later passed on to meet his love. So he's gone. At any rate, it all makes sense now. Graham didn't choose his patients. He helped everyone he could, just like you. We didn't always see eye to eye, but I respected the man. I'd like to think the feeling was mutual. Thinking back on it, talking with you was oddly familiar from the start. Your innocence, naivete, whatever you want to call it, it's like a mirror image of the man. You're carrying on his legacy as well as any man could. Even if you are a sentimental sop. Takes one to know one, old man. Logan, you sure you're okay? Thanks to you, I'll live to see another day. For a couple nights here, I didn't think I'd make it, but it seems your brew won out in the end. You forgive me if I don't say thank you. This wasn't the fate I asked for, after all. Don't mention it. That grave. Did you make that? Just my way of paying tribute. Only wish I could have met him once more. Oh well. Knowing him, I think he would have felt the same about you. Well, I guess I'll be off then. After all, there's still sick folk out there who need my help. What about you, old man? What about me, indeed? Guess I'll keep on living, at least for now, and atone for my sins the best I can. I imagine there are still people out there who need me as well. First Graham, now you. You helped me remember what it means to be an apothecary. Shucks, I guess that means I was right about something after all. Be safe here. I reckon you won't get lost in your travels after this. Me neither, mind you. If you say so. It was an age when the medical arts were still in their infancy. With war and disease rampant, the sick and the suffering depended on men and women who brewed remedies with wisdom and compassion. Men and women known as apothecaries. His hero's words. Oh, this? I mean, I know who that's Alphyn. Is that Zeph and his little sister and his grandma? That seems like it. What a nice photo. Mercedes. Excuse me. Can I help you? It's me, Alphyn. What the frick do you mean, can I help you? Cool. Steal from Zeph. Letter from Zeph. Confidential. Oh, that's probably for his little sister now that I think about it. Excuse me, can I ask you something? You see, my brother likes someone. They used to read books together a lot when they were young. But a few years ago, she moved far. Wait, Mercedes. I know Mercedes. Wait, moved far away. And it seems like my brother still can't forget her. Sometimes he even whispers her name. Yo, Zeph. Why haven't I heard about this? My guy. Like, yeah, duh. See, I don't know if he can concentrate on making medicine like that. He even tried writing her a letter about his feelings. Yeah, I got it, but he hasn't sent it yet. So I was wondering if you could give it to her for him. I don't know where she lives, but could you do it for him, please? Where's Mercedes? What? You want to know more about her? Well, I know she likes books. Oh my gosh! That's where I know her. She's from Cyrus's story. She's the bookkeeper from Cyrus's story. She's in Atlasdom. Mercedes. I have a letter for you, Mercedes. Yo, Mercedes. I got this friend, right? This friend, I know you moved recently, but you know him. He really was quite fond of you. In fact, you might say that he actually kind of liked you a lot. He still wants to be around you. He still wants to talk with you, but he hasn't the faintest idea as to how. Here's a letter that I've taken from him, all about how he thinks of himself regarding you and you. So, if you would have it in you, here is the letter from him. And I hope to see you around the hometown sometime soon. Yeah? Sound like a deal? What's that you say? Ore? Is this a letter for me? I wonder who could it be from? It's from Zev. It says, my dear Mercedes, how have you been? It's been 8 years since you left. 8 years? Holy, okay. Okay, so I was all about hooking these two up. I was all about hooking these two up, but it's been 8 years, Zeph. Like, I didn't know that. I was unaware of that. Like, if you want to reconnect with a childhood friend, that's a little bit, like, different than, I don't know, man. That's a little bit obsessive. Whenever I close my eyes, I imagine what your days so far away must be like. That's a little creepy. Remember when we used to read together in Clearbook? Yeah, a little. We used to exchange our favorite books. The ones you gave me left such an impression on me. Remember those water blooms? I know you loved them so. Being with you always made my heart feel full. So when the time came, I couldn't just say goodbye. I regret it now. What do you mean, you too? Since then, I've become the town apothecary. What are you doing? Where are you? I'm sure you've had some hard times over the past few years. I mean, depending on how close these two were and at what age they were close. Like, if they were, like, young teenagers, I feel like this letter is somewhat warranted. A little creepy, but somewhat warranted. If they're children, like, under 10, I don't think this is really warranted at all. But I hope your days have been filled with happiness. I miss you and wish you all the best wherever you are. Oh, and I've got so many good books to tell you about. Steph. Thank you. I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am. To tell you the truth, I miss him a lot too. I tried writing him a letter of my own, but I hid it away in a book and never sent it. What should I do? It's nothing. Please forget what I said. What should you do? Woman, you need to give him a letter back. This tome, The Ancient Capitals, contains a record of the ancient city of gold. Look, do you see an entire city made of gold? Don't care. That would make them... Oh, I can't do math. 13? Yeah, young teenage. That's fine. She has no shortage of female admirers along the scholars of the academy. Though she left the Riverlands when she was but a child, she has not forgotten them, nor a certain someone. So do I just... Wait, I can guide her. Letter from Mercedes. Confidential. Letter from Mercedes. Give this person what they need. Let's go.
Yeah.
So, what's troubling you today? If it's medicine you need, then no. What is it? Yo, Zeth, it's me, Alphyn. Like, look at me in the eye. Like, it's me. A letter for me. Let's see what it says. Dear Zeth, I hope this letter finds you in good health and in a prosperous enough position to put wealth in the pockets of people like me down on their luck. You see, that was my... Oh, wait, never mind. It's been 8 years since that day. It's me, Mercedes. Do you still remember me? I'm a librarian at the Royal Academy. I spend every day surrounded by books. It's like a dream come true. I may have moved away from Clearbrook, but I've always wanted to see your dream come true. I'm sure you're an amazing apothecary by now. Whenever I catch a cold, I always think about going to you for a diagnosis. I can't believe 8 years have passed already. At this time, there's something that I've been meaning to tell you. I miss you, Zeph. There are so many good books I want to tell you about. If I ever go back to Clearbrook, I'd like to read them together. Mercedes. Bruh. Yo, I'm playing wingman matchmaker right now. Let's go. Bringing these two back together, being a little middleman of letter delivery. I've always... Sefu. Oh my gosh, she followed me. I got them to reconnect. Nice. My brother seems like he's back to his old self again. Adults are so silly sometimes. If they like someone, why can't they just say so? I know, right? It's wild. This girl knows what's up. After the great pestilence claimed her parents at an early age, this young girl was nourished by her elder brother Zeph, whom she loves and adores. She hopes that one day she can repay his kindness, for which she feels very terribly indebted. Aww. I'll let you keep your stuff. Where does the river come from, and where does it go? Where does it come from, Cotton Eye Joe? It just keeps on flowing, not caring much what happens along the way. And I think that's just grand. That seems like a poem of some sort that I do not know of. That's the... Oh, that's them! I see them! Hi, having fun on your date? I got some time off for work, so I decided to visit. When we're here together like this, it's almost as if no time has passed at all.
Yeah.
Today's such a beautiful day. When I'm done working, we sit down and read together like this. I'm sorry, did you need something? I approve. I ship it. I ship Mercedes and Zeph. Zephedes, if you would. Yeah. So until next time, I've been the Paperman, having a grand old time playing Alphyn. I think Alphyn's my favorite character. Not the most entertaining. Definitely my favorite out of the 8. And so, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I've been the Paperman, signing off. Thank you.